morning, guys. So I just wanted to talk about how falling off is like hella scary. It's funny, my brother's driving behind me, but not falling off and losing yourself is hella scary. Like when I tell you guys, I realized I fell off. Like right now, I'm in this period. I'm in this state of like, oh, you just lost yourself in a relationship, right? Mind you, when I was with my ex, like, because I'm in a relationship. I just got in a relationship back in March. I love my boyfriend. Like, oh my gosh, like, that is my man down. Like, he is just, I love him. Like, he is the best. Like, literally one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Like, I'm telling you. Like, with my ex, like, I want to say I lost myself, but I didn't realize what I was doing. Like, I didn't realize that what was happening to me was me losing myself, because he never, and I don't want to say he never, I just didn't have the capacity to receive that mirror, or he wasn't a mirror to me, right? Like, he wasn't the relationship for me because I wasn't growing in that relationship. So, with my current boyfriend, he has me bent out of shape all types of ways, but he has me ripping out the things. He's like Christ. Like, he has me like looking at myself like, what are the things that you need to change about yourself if you want to maintain a relationship with me? Like, oh my gosh. And so my toxic, my BS, my wantingness to use him as an emotional punching bag does not work. And honestly, these past couple of months in loving my boyfriend so bad. Okay, hold on, pause, time out. With these past like 3 years of me not being in a relationship, I literally was making myself into like the main character of my life. Like, I was content being single, I was dating, like, but it wasn't any like, I wasn't like, dating wasn't taking over my life because I wasn't dating centered. Like, it was just something to do in my life, right? And so I was just dating, and I was, finding hobbies. I was finding myself, essentially. And so when I got into this relationship, I think I was just getting into the groove of things. And when I got into this relationship and it was flooding me with like dopamine, like instant gratification, I was like, holy shit, let me just put everything into this and forget about everything else, because what I've wanted all along was this. I think a part of me thinks that I was creating the life I quote unquote wanted before I got with my boyfriend in hopes of getting a man. I was content on being single so I could get my man. I was creating a full life so while I was waiting on the man, when I got the man, I can just forget about it. I was keeping myself preoccupied. I think that's what was happening, right? And I see that now after I got into the relationship, because I wasn't maintaining the life that I created for myself outside of the relationship. And that's the hardest pill to fucking swallow. And I'm sorry to cuss, but it's like, when I realized I was losing myself, I was like, with my boyfriend, I was just like, I was using him as an emotional punching bag. Like, I wasn't regulating my own emotions. I was just like, feel all of these things and be like, here are my emotions, and it like, we just kept like fighting, bro. Like, we just kept like, it was just like not the way it was. Like, we got into this relationship like being two different people, and then like all of the sudden we just started fighting all the time. Like, it was this like, why are we it almost was like, why are we together, like, if we're just gonna keep fighting? And honestly, for the longest time, I thought it was him. Like, I thought it was like, I mean, like, we both kind of went through, like, you know what I'm saying, like, some periods, but I think, no, he was going through a period, and I was like, okay, cool, that's fine, let me just, do my thing. And then but I wasn't realizing that I was going through my own period as well. Like, I was just so focused on him and his life, I wasn't focused on me and my life. I was, but just like, it's like, I think we need to really make a distinction, especially, I don't want to say in the Christian community, but just in women communities. There's a really fine line between you creating the life you want because you want that life, or you're creating the life you want while you're single so you can distract yourself, so when the man finally comes, you can just forfeit everything. Because that's what I was doing. And so when I was realizing that all I was doing was destroying my own life with my bare hands, and I'm pushing the person that I love away from me, I had to take a big look at myself and be like, do I like the life that I'm living right now? Do I actually enjoy living my life? And I had to take a step back and say no. I did not like my life. I quite literally hated the life I was living. Whose fault is that? Myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so, y'all, I lost myself. I enjoyed my life. Don't get me wrong. Even though I was creating this life for, I don't think I was, but I think I might have been in error. But that's not to say that I wasn't creating a life that I was loving, right? In that, I was like, I don't read anymore. I don't work out anymore. I don't have these fitness goals. I'm not journaling. I'm not reading my Bible. And all of this could be to say, like, I feel like Christians, we say, like, you're counterfeit or unequally yoked. It's because of your partner. Like, if he's not bringing... Bitch, sometimes it's your fault. Like, it's not your partner. It's not the people in your life, bro. It's you and your standards. It's you and your boundaries, bro. It's you and your laziness. Like, bro. And so I've recently been in this, like, God has been taking me through this, like, look at your fucking self in the mirror, ho. Like, that's what God has been doing. Holding my hand this entire time. Not once pushing me over the edge, but just softly, like, revealing, like, you've been living, like, with his truths comes with a, oh, like, I've been attempting to live someone else's life. I have not sat down and sat back in my own life and evaluated if this is the life that I wanted, right? And the pivotal truth that the Lord gave me that allowed me to be like, oh, it was this video that I came across on TikTok, and it was like, in order for you to become the person you want to be, you need to start moving as that person. And it might have been like this, like, duh, Fabiana, but it wasn't for me, bro. Like, I just, like, you have to move in a way that essentially mimics, essentially emulates this life or this person that you want to become. At the end of the day, period. Because if you're not, who is this person you want to be? Fuck it. I've just been editing my behavior, if that makes sense. I haven't been moving in a way that's like, oh, I want to be this, so I'm going to do this. For example, recently it's small changes, okay? I'm a really big proponent on doing things that make you feel good, right? So for example, I've discovered that one of my hobbies is reading because I like to read. You might not pick that up about yourself, but you need to. So like, for example, I would always prefer to read something before watching a video. When I was younger, I was an avid reader. I would read all the time. Like, I loved reading. But I'm like, oh, that's for nerds. I don't want to read. Whose hobby is reading? As I got older. But then I realized, I'm like, Fabiana, you actually like reading. Like, why don't you give that to yourself? And I did. Bro, it changed my life. I loved reading. That's another hobby. Click. Another hobby of mine. Surfing. I've always wanted to surf. Always wanted to try it, right? And I was like, Fabiana, why don't you just start? Like, you don't have to be like, oh, I've always wanted. Like, you could just start. I have another hobby. Recently, I love making my bed. One thing about me, I don't make my bed in the morning. I just don't make my bed, period. I don't know why. My mom would always say, make our bed. I just never found the importance of it until really, really recently. I was like, I love getting into a made bed. Like, that is a joy in my life that I love. And I'm like, Fabiana, why don't you give that to yourself? Started making my bed. And then recently, I wanted to be like, I don't know if I'm gonna put this in. I might put this in a little later. I might post this video later. Recently, I've been like, I want to have a JD, bro. I don't want to say I want to be a lawyer, but I want to go to law school. Like, I want that. Okay, then do it. Okay, then do it, bitch. Like, I don't know, like, sometimes, I don't want to say we overcomplicate things, but sometimes I overcomplicate things. Like, I just make shit way more complicated than it needs to be. I don't know why. It's just in me. I'm the oldest daughter. And yeah. Guys, like, losing yourself is scary because you get to a point where you realize all you have is yourself and God, bro. So I had to talk with my partner, like my man. Oh, every time I talk about him, I'm just like, oh, I just love him. I do. He's like, bro, like, he's the greatest human being ever alive that ever existed, guys. I don't really understand. I don't really know how to put it, but because if you can deal with me. But yeah, like, I was telling him, I'm like, yeah, like, I was losing myself. He's like, yeah. I was like, oh shit. But like, he'll keep it real with me. And he was like, I was like, yeah, I just realized that, like, what if we break up? Like, we're not married. Like, he's like, yeah, we're not. We're just dating. I'm like, I was dating him like I was married to him. Like, we don't have a life together. And I think that's what I admire the most about him. Is just God putting him in my life, is that, like, hopefully forever, right? And not for this short time, but, like, he has his own life and I have my own life. And I think that's something that as women we have to learn, because I think women, we are very, maybe I'll speak for myself. I'm a very enveloped person. Like, I can just, like, I'm a consumer. Like, and I think the consumer is this false sense of control. And what I've been realizing is that because I want something in my life so bad, I hold it on so tightly. But it's like, you're neglecting all the other things that you need to hold. Then you try to hold something else. Then it's like, I seen a quote yesterday. It was like, why are you holding things that God never asked you to carry? Then I seen a video, and it was like, Rihanna had this song called Te Amo, and it was like sometimes, do people even ask you to love you like that? Like, do people ask you to love you to the point of, like, extinction? No. So why are you doing it? So I just had to really just sit there. And this isn't like a diss track to myself, but it's like a love, like it's time to come home, Fabi. And I hope whatever you take from this video, I'm ordering coffee, guys. Give me a second. One thing about me, I love the peanut butter latte here.
Hi, wonderful Deli Coffee. How can we get started for you?
Hi, can I get a small iced peanut butter latte?
Small iced peanut butter latte?
Yes, and then do you guys have banana chocolate bread? Or what is it?
Let me check. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, may I get that, please?
Yeah, want it warmed up?
Yes, please.
Anything else?
That's it.
I'll please order.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, like, shit like that. Like, and the other day, guys, it's just time to get my fucking life together. Like, I'm excited for my life to be together, and it's like, bro, like, I want my life to be the way I want it. And it's not about control, but it's like the shit that I can control, let me can control it. Like my goals, my dreams, and my aspirations. If this is what I want to do, let me can do it. So that's essentially it. I love you guys. I want to talk more. But toodaloo.